So the event just finished, and I have to be honest, I'm surprised with some things. I'm excited for some products, and I already placed a pre-order for one product. I will tell you which product at the end of the video. Because as you know, I'm a brand new user in the Samsung ecosystem. So I have an S24 Ultra. I did the switch from the iPhone 15 Pro to the S24 Ultra. But there's one thing that I don't like about the S24 Ultra, and I will go in depth what it is again at the end of the video, because firstly, I want to tell you some things that I liked about this event. Mainly 2-3 things. The first one, of course, is the ring. And the ring is something I was actually waiting for, and I'm a bit upset because it's not available in Canada yet. So I don't know when it will be available. Help as soon as possible. Make sure to be subscribed, so when it will be available, I will order and test it and will let you know, guys, how it is. And of course, it's a big deal because for me, for example, I don't like wearing smartwatches when I work out. I don't like to wear them when I sleep. But when I'm working out, the only thing that I can use right now, of course, I can use the Oura ring, other rings that we have already. But most of these rings are expensive. So yeah, $300-400. And of course, you have to get a subscription. And this is where Samsung comes in, more or less at the same price point, but with no subscription. And this is a big deal because you buy the ring once, and you don't have to think about paying anything over time in the long term. And this is a really good thing. Also, it's comfortable to wear, so it's a ring, so you can wear it anytime. It has a battery life for 7 days, so you don't have to think about charging it every single day. You have to just charge it once or maybe twice a week, depending on how much you use it. But this is the main thing for me. I can start monitoring the sleep when I work out all day because I use it all day long. And again, watches for me are uncomfortable. I tend to mostly wear classic watches, and I don't wear smartwatches that often. I only wear them when I have to work out. And having a ring that's able to track everything that I do, integrated with the Galaxy AI, is something that I can't wait to test. And again, I'm a bit upset because it's still not available in Canada yet. Hopefully soon enough. The next big thing they announced in this event, of course, is the Ultra Watch. And yes, I can already hear people commenting below, but it's the same thing as Apple did. Yes, I mean, everybody's copying everybody. If one thing is a good idea, other companies will follow. And this is what's happening. But at the end of the day, we don't care, because at the end of the day, who is getting the advantage of everything, all this competitiveness, is the user, so us. So it's fine. Actually, there are two things that I like about this Ultra Watch. Of course, it's super rugged, so you can use it everywhere. You can use it, if you go in the forest, if you hike, whatever. That is something that you already know if you use a watch. But two things that I actually like are the accurate tracking with GPS, because they use multiple satellites to track your exact position. And this is specifically useful if you hike a lot, if you go in remote areas. It's actually very useful. The next thing is the FTP. And this is a big deal for people that cycle a lot, because it tells you your FTP in 4 minutes of cycling. And this is actually a very big deal. A friend of mine is a cyclist, and I asked him, is this useful? And he said, yes, it's actually a big deal, because in 4 minutes, I have all the information that I need, and the watch will help you understand where you can actually push the limits of yourself and for how long. So that's actually very useful. Another thing that I like is the sleep apnea feature that he introduced. I didn't understand 100% how it works, but I mean, it's a nice thing to have, specifically because it's the first device that introduced something like this. So these are the main two things they announced in this event related to new products. So things that, yeah, we knew they were coming, but new products and new lineups, because until today we have the normal watches and we had no rings. So now we have rings and we have watches as well. Of course, the next two big things were the Fold and the Flip 6. When it comes to these phones, we already know more or less what they have, but mainly the two big things they introduced in these new phones is the durability. So they implemented the durability on both phones. They added a new type of glass technology and hinge technology in both phones. The design, it's a bit different compared to the older models. So overall, the aesthetics is more or less the same, but we have more durability, and this is a good thing to have, because we all know the Flip and the Fold and the foldables have one weakness, and of course is the durability. So now let me tell you what I decided to do, because at the end of this event I was actually very surprised with all many things they introduced. Yes, I know about the AI, all the new things they announced regarding to the AI. So the ability to translate in real time. We have the Galaxy Buds, of course. There's a new product there as well. But I mean, I was not so excited about all these products because one thing that I wanted to change related to my Samsung experience is the phone size, because the Samsung S24 Ultra is an amazing phone. I'm super happy with the switch that I did going from an iPhone 15 Pro. Again, I'm using the AI every single day. The S Pen, I have to be honest, I thought I would have more use cases for the S Pen, but that didn't happen. So I'm not using it that much. When I do use it, I'm actually glad that I have it. But this is the big deal for me, size. I often travel and I often wear suits as well. And having a big phone for me is really annoying. So I wanted to have a phone that has all the latest tech and a compact size. So of course the Fold is not an option. And this is why I was really interested in the Flip 6, because the Flip 5, the last generation, had two main flaws regarding to what I want to use it. So one is battery life, because of course we all want battery life. And the next is cameras. I don't use cameras that often, but when I do, I want to have good cameras on my devices. And you know, buying a phone that is more than $1,000 and having good enough cameras, for me, is not just a good deal. So that's why I didn't buy the Flip 5. But now, apparently, they fixed these two issues. And actually, one thing that I like about Samsung, they seem to listen to the feedback of the users. Let me know if I'm wrong. Again, it's my first year on Samsung devices, so I'm not sure how they did in the past. So if there's someone out there like you guys watching this video that is more seasoned on Samsung devices and have other feedbacks, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know how Samsung does when it comes to feedback from the user base. So again, going back to the Flip 6, it seems like they address these two issues, so battery life and cameras, and of course durability, because they brought all the technology from the Fold to the Z Flip. So we have durability, we have good cameras, we have a good processor as well, because it's really powerful, and the size is a good size because I can close it and I can put it in my pocket, in my suit or whatever. So this is actually something that I want to test. And again, I'm not very excited about other products in this announcement part of the ring, because I don't use these products a lot, because I go sometimes for hikes, but I don't want to buy a watch just for the sake of buying the latest Ultra watch. Yes, I can buy the other watches, because of course they announced the 7 series of the Galaxy watches as well. But let me tell you what I do so you know where I'm coming from. I don't like wearing smartwatches, so for me those are not appealing. The ring, on the other hand, it really is. The size of the phone for me was an issue. So I wanted to have a powerful phone that is durable and that is really small that I can bring around with me. The Flip 6 does this. And again, the Galaxy Buds are a nice thing to have. They brought new technology there as well. As headphones, I mostly use Ray-Ban Meta glasses, so I don't use headphones that much. So this is what I actually use related to my use case. But if you guys want me to test specific products, write it in the comments what you want me to test, and I'll go out and buy it for you guys, test it, and let you know what I think. For now, what I did is buying, so I pre-ordered already the Flip 6, and I will do this. I will switch from the S24 to the Flip 6 and see if I can actually replace it from my S24 Ultra. Again, I love the S24 Ultra. It's not that I don't like it. The size, again, for me, is a big deal, and I want something smaller that I can carry around while I can keep doing all the things that I do on the device, such as multitasking, such as AI, all the things that I actually enjoy about the Samsung device. With that said, let me know if there's things that I missed. Probably there are a lot, but these are the things that I'm most interested in. This is what I'm discussing in this video. If you want, of course, I'm more detailed, all these specs and stuff, you can go to other channels that cover like word to word what Samsung said. My channel is more of what I like, and I want to share with you guys what I like and what you guys like as well, so I can test it and let you know what I think. Again, with that said, don't forget to subscribe so you will see when I switch from the S24 to the Z Flip 6. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.